Hi everybody, welcome to Order Go. This is a brand new Counter-Strike Global Offensive series that I'll be making. It's mostly keeping a track of my playstyle, what I'm doing.
So I'm heading down to Long A.
Mostly around competitive, you see how I'm playing, and also to give a bit of help to the newbies out there, because I myself am pretty much a newbie as well. I mean, I've played a reasonable amount of this, but I'm not very good. And I'd just like to share, what I've learned. And to show everyone else what I'm playing, so it gives you a chance to critique me and help me learn, because God knows I need more help. So this is just some footage of me playing some competitive on Dust 2, and I've edited out all the boring bits and all the bits that I'm not playing in. So we started off on this counter-terrorist side, and I've been playing A. And we lost the first 2 rounds, which is obviously not the greatest. But here we're doing not too bad in this 3rd round, where it's 2v1. Okay, gets killed. And I'm just here waiting for the other guy who I know's into there, and I get him. That's not too bad. So we won the 3rd round. And so again, next one, I'm just playing A site. I've been playing short most of the CDs and try and hold down. The long's been taken, so I try to camp here, and I don't know if this is a good spot. It sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. God, this terrible spray. But I do manage to get at least one of them. This series has been largely inspired by the likes of the War Owl, of course, but also Watch Spade and Athway Ace, the British guy that's been doing this Noobs CS series. He's unfortunately just finished his series, so maybe this will pick up some of what he was doing. I'm probably at a maybe slightly higher level than he was. At the moment, I'm around the Golden Over 2. And I do okay. I like to think I do okay. I communicate well. I do have a microphone, which unfortunately isn't picked up by the demos, which really kind of frustrates me, because now it seems like I don't talk at all. Because you won't be able to hear it in in-game audio. You hear the one other guy in my team that talks, but you won't hear me. So, I mean, my aim isn't great, but I like to think I have a pretty good game sense. And I do try, and I do reasonably well. I can hold my own most of the time. So yeah, I mean,
pushing out.
let's see, some tips for newbies out there. Do absolutely have a microphone. If you don't have a microphone, or if you have a microphone but you don't use it, you are doing the rest of your team a big service in that you can't give the calls. I mean, a lot of people type, and I think a couple of guys in this game also just type out. They're at B or cat. Oh, that was a bad idea, wasn't it?
One going down middle.
And if you don't call, you really can't let your teammates know quick enough where the opponents are, and that's particularly on the CT side, when you have to do a quick rotate, or you have to go back to the site. Then you get in real trouble.
B.
So here on another tip for save rounds: get the P250. It's $300. It's very cheap. There's a lot of armor penetration. It's really a lot more. You can see here, just with the P250, you can do quite well. I'm pretty sure it's a one-shot headshot, even with a helmet on. And when you're saving and they got the armor and they got the helmet, you really do need that. It's just me being a terrible AWPer. God, if anyone has some tips for me for AWPing, that would be fantastic. Because sometimes I do well, but often I just miss those shots. So here I was playing short, but they've managed to take long, and so I just had to go along with my teammate. And I'm kind of stupid here, because I just walk around with this grenade out, thinking my teammate's going to take care of everybody, but he doesn't. And, we trade kills there, but I'm also pretty low on, I get low on health, and I just get owned. And here I am again on another save round, watching short from this little little corner here. And I know they're kind of long. I'm taking a bit of a risk here by coming out, because if they come short now, I'm pretty much a dead man. But I just try and surprise them by just holding here. It doesn't work very well. I'm not sure that's a very good angle to be holding. Now this is another place I like to stay, particularly with the Mag 7 when I'm sort of half saving, because often they don't the T's don't really check here. They check left behind the doors, and then they go look at pit. And here you can do reasonably well. But unfortunately, they have the rest of my teammates have kind of died. And so I'm just left with Max 7 trying to do a retake and walk right into that.
Good house. Good
and that's the half. So that's pretty even half. One down. That's a little bit, probably a little bit T-sided. It's probably one of the most even maps there is. Now T-side, I do try to get the plant down as quickly as possible when I have the bomb. Really try and get the pressure on the CD side to try and defuse, because you know, if they don't rotate quickly, you know, they have 30 seconds to try and get this bomb defused. And I just go for delay tactics most of the time if I can. Now here I know there's someone at elevator and someone at long, so I'm just kind of hiding behind the boxes, trying to catch them off guard. Got one guy, so I know the last guy left, last guy's long, and their last guy's long. I'm just really trying to delay him as much as possible to try and force the issue.
He's going for it.
And he gets me, but it's too late because it doesn't have kits and the bomb blows up.
Nice work, guys.
That's not bad. I think I played that pretty well. Now, important tip for again newbies out there, and this is pretty basic stuff. If you win the first round, don't buy AKs or an M4 if you're on the CD side. Make sure you just get SMGs, because if you have an AK and you get killed, then it gives the other team, and the other team picks it up. It gives the other team a huge advantage. And I see one of my teammates there has an AK-47, and he got killed. I quickly go get it, because if the opposition gets the AK, that's a lot of firepower there. And then I sprayed this guy down reasonably well with the AK, but that's how easy it is for them to spray you down if they get it. And we go through the B push, get flashed.
Shit, sorry.
This is not good. B pushes tend to be a lot more risky when they have guns. Even if they don't, it gets pretty risky. Now here I try to AWP mid from the T side. I don't think I do very well here. I don't know what to do. The only thing I can really do from the T side is just see how many there are. Very rarely do I manage to get a shot in on anyone. I don't know, is there a trick to it? If anyone can tell me. Now obviously my AWPing is not my complete strong point, but I do try and practice it a bit. And I'm trying to go through long, because I know my teammates are going through A.
Sorry about that.
Enough distraction, so if anyone that was long would probably rotate back to the side. There's two guys left. 13, but we get one of them. I get the cold that he's short. And this is why I always like to keep a HE grenade handy on the T side, because when you take the A side, more often than not, the CTs will try and retake it from short, because there's the least angles for them to check.
Yeah, if you want sand.
There's a lot less distance to get to the bomb site if you do manage to get a few kills. And so on the T side, if you have a HE grenade, a well-timed one can really do some damage. Again here I'm AWPing, and I just slowly check long, and then my teammates are at A.
Going for a long plant.
I think it's one of those times I actually did manage to leg someone through the doors. Well, there's only one guy left, and I'm just making sure he doesn't rotate through long. So I see that it's somewhere towards the A side. Now walk that way, see what's going on. I still think he's short. I give him some damage. I think he's shot. Damn, he was on the site already. And this is precisely why you really need to have the microphone. Because if my teammates were able to tell me that the guy was already on the site, then I wouldn't bother checking around the short. And I would have survived and would have kept my orb instead of having to buy a new one. So here I had the bomb at the start and I kind of dropped it hoping one of my teammates would pick it up, but they haven't. So now we're gonna pick it up back up with the orb and try to do something.
At A. Tagged him a bit.
I know there's someone mid. I see him there, and this is a very stupid thing to do. I mean, he lags there a lot. You get a bit unlucky, but I just run out there with a pistol, with my P250, and he gets me with his Mag 7, and that's not great. Yeah, the Galil was a decent gun. Like, for me, I quite like it. For only $2,000, you get, it's basically like a M4 light. You get less recoil and less damage, but you still get a reasonable amount of everything, particularly for the money.
CT.
Now here we keep trying to push A, because A seems to work much better than most others. Although this time, one guy with a Mag 7, it's two of my teammates. With the Mag 7 you get the $900 kill bonus.
Don't go up
That's a
there.
lot of money. And here I get just owned by the guy with an AUG. So we decided that we've had enough of A. We'll go to B. Throw a bunch of flashes, go through, and pretty much I do manage to get one of the guys. We take the site. Go check behind gun, and there's a guy there. That was just ridiculous. Could not believe that the guy's still there after we've basically taken the site. I'm not entirely sure what to do here because all five are still alive. It was a save round. And all my other teammates had all the angles covered. So I don't know what I should be doing. So I just try and wait at the doors. There's two of their guys left, we're all still alive. I try to go outside. Just kind of wait out there. I just completely mowed down. That is a terrible idea I found. This match, if anything, has taught me not when you hold the B side, hold it from inside. Don't try and rush outside. I had a little bit of success, I guess, in some previous games going out there and really surprising them, but this game I just got completely mowed down. Now I would love to get some feedback on some of my long flashes, because at the moment I'm just kind of throwing it over the top and hoping for the best. I don't know if there's anything I should be aiming for, or if anything I'm doing wrong. Please let me know in the comments or on Reddit or anything else like that. Yeah, I'm the only one left. I go, hey, an AWP, I'll pick that up. That's a terrible idea. Guy just rushes me and kills me. So maybe it's another sort of tip that I should really be following much more. Yeah, last time this worked pretty well. This time I get killed, and so do pretty much the rest of my teammates. Lose that round pretty quickly. After 30-0, it's getting a pretty close game. Yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, waiting for a push. I'm waiting. I know one of my guys just went short. Gonna come out.
Okay, we got one AWP
Get
at
flashed
long.
and completely owned again. So really, when you're waiting for, I'm not really sure where to go if you're just waiting for a push. This round we got B site. One guy left. We do alright.
Nice.
It's 14-all, and for now on
Good to
I'll have all the other
here.
footage as well, even after I die, just to keep the suspense going. Yeah, this is also, I found, a pretty bad idea because it's a decent place to camp because people don't check it very much, but you eat the grenades like anything. Especially with my teammates kind of watching the doors. Really no point in me being there. Think about smoking it, but it's probably a bad idea to get out there. So try and rotate through mid. See a guy there. I tell my teammates about him straight away, and I smoke it up.
2B, sorry, 1A
And
now.
this is
One
Trying to
A.
go short. But the dak, particularly probably my level, dak is such a powerful gun. So we decided that had enough of dak, we'll go short. Go back through to B.
They had at least 2 that I saw at A.
Pick up the obvious spots. And then again, I stupidly go out there. And then I completely pinged. And completely pinned.
Just hold your
And he's
position.
got the dak and he's just shooting through those boxes. And those boxes are pretty permeable.
And try not to peek.
Try to get out of it before I die, but that doesn't look very well. And so this is my teammates trying to hold this B site.
1 window, 1 doors.
Just the one on the left. And he's going to be surrounded. It doesn't end so well. And they'll quickly get that defuse. So we can't really win this game anymore. We just got to try and go for the draw on the last map. But we do have a reasonable amount of money, so we can buy. Should be nice and even. So yeah, I mean, this series is hopefully going to continue. I can continue showcasing some of my competitive play. I might do some of the other stuff. I do have the Operation Payback, which I've quite enjoyed actually. I've played a little bit of those casual maps and they work quite well for casual. Probably played about 50, maybe 70 hours of casual before I started playing competitive, and that prepared me a little bit. But it's just night and day the difference between competitive and casual scene, both in terms of player skill and also just the amount of fun that I can have. In competitive, just the tactics, even when you're doing badly, still having a lot more fun than even if I'm doing well in casual. So here in the last round, we do manage to get hold of the B site. That kills me. I honestly don't know how I can get anything on him. But you know, we do have a couple of teammates left over, so it's 2v3.
Hold it.
They've got the 2.
Can't afford to lose.
My teammates get set up pretty well, but I'm not sure this is a great setup because there's 2 of them watching the double doors, here and here, and no one's really watching the tunnel. That's not a bad Molotov there. I don't tend to buy the Molotovs or the incendiary grenades. They just seem just far too expensive for what they are and what they give you. And the fire just doesn't last long enough. But anyway, there he gets the headshot. That's the end of the game. And that's it for me.
Good
I'll
game.
catch you guys next time on the next orda video.